When you hear all the postmortem analysis about why they lost, anything from exit polling where you find out who voted and why, to the issues and the campaigns, and obviously to the candidates themselves, I'm sure it's relevant in many cases in many places, but when it comes to these districts, is that as relevant, or is it the redistricting? I mean, what do you hear when you hear that kind of postmortem?
What I hear is a news media that just does not understand the fact that the power to draw lines is the power to pick winners and losers. And this has been the case now for, more than 10 years, in which our horse race press corps simply doesn't get it. And this is the second decade in a row, really, in which the only thing that matters when it comes to the race for Congress is who has the power to draw these lines. We can talk about all the issues you want, and in some places those could matter, but we're talking about an edge in Congress that's going to be a handful of seats, and it is going to be within the margin of seats that Republicans not only stole, but in many cases these elections were held on maps that courts called unconstitutional. If you look at the state of Ohio, voters in 2018 mandated a nonpartisan redistricting process in which the folks who are in charge of this had to follow specific neutral criteria, produce maps that did not favor or disfavor either party, and they had to produce maps that reflected the ideological and political balance of the state. The state's Supreme Court, not just Democrats, but a Republican Chief Justice and Democrats, threw these maps out not once, not twice, but 7 times over the course of this last year. And Republicans in the state ignored it. They held this election lawlessly on maps that their state Supreme Court called unconstitutional.